Hey, Brett Ray back here at my gym, home gym. Going to give you something really good today. Back pain is very, very common in today's world, and I've experienced it for many years until I found some great exercises that I'm getting ready to share with you on how to stretch and how to strengthen the lower back and the surrounding muscles. I used to have problems sleeping, no more. Sleep great, sleep on my stomach. I can ride in a car, I can ride on my mountain bike or my Harley, whatever I want to do. My back doesn't give me any more problems. So here we go. So take your time. You're probably not going to be able to do all this stuff right away, but this is why I'm giving you these great videos so you can practice at home. Okay, you can practice at the gym. So I want you to start off with your feet tight together. Inhale big. And I want you to swan dive, bend your knees. I want you to swan dive all the way over like this. And I want you to collapse. So I'm going to turn profile in my collapse. So from here, your knees are tight, your feet are tight. And I want you to squat from here as far as you can, push and lock out. And slowly, okay? Now, if you're having problems bending over, you need to drop some of those pounds. Because if you can't go all the way down, if you're here and you're going, well, number one, if you're drinking beer, okay, and you got a big old beer belly, kick the beer, brother, all right? Here we go. Drop it, squat. I want you to lock and bend. I want you to lock one leg and bend. Lock and bend. And breathe. Eventually, you'll keep your feet flat, because at first, you'll want to bring your feet up, your heels up. So from here, I want you to do that a few times, warming everything up. I want you to keep your knees tight. I want you to reach down, put your chest to your knees to the chest, reach over, grab both elbows, and from here, I want you to lock it out and breathe. And then I want you to put your face on your shins and just stretch. Keep those legs locked out. You're folding your body up. You're putting your chest on your thighs, your face on your shins, and you breathe and you pull and you stretch and you hold that and stretch and you gently come out of it. Put your hands on your knees, roll your back up, come standing tall. Put your hands in your back pockets, push your hips forward and stretch, elbows come together. Inhale, exhale, and release. All right, now I'm going to go to the back of the mat. We're going to go right into downward dog, upward dog. I'm going to warm up the upper body a little bit as well, but I'm warming up all of my joints. So from here, feet are hip width, all right? So inhale big, swan dive, push your butt out, come down and stretch, put your hands flat on the mat. I want you to walk out about this far apart. My hands are the width of my shoulders. My feet are the width of my hips. I want you to spread your fingers wide, push into the floor, into the mat, into the towel. I want you to push your chest to your feet, okay? And breathe. Push your tailbone straight up in the air. Try to drive your heels down and stretch the back of your hamstrings, okay? I want you to inhale big and come down into a Hindu push-up straight up to upper dog. Push and come straight up one spot. And you can keep the tops of your feet where they're at, because normally I would let them come down if we're in a yoga class. So from here, push all the way up and breathe. Turtle is out of the shell instead of being here. And I want you to go back where you came from. Come down. And then push straight up. Push into the floor, looking towards your hands. Fingers are wide. And do it again. Inhale. And then exhale. And hold. And then back. Readjust. Last time. And come up. And press. And back. And from here, I want you to drop your knee. 1, 2, and relax. So we're going to go into deep child's pose or sitting back on your legs. Take your hands out here. You can plant your heels of the hand and then pull and stretch. You can rotate those hips to each side of the heel of the shoe. Okay, you're pushing your butt back. You're pulling, you're pulling, you're pulling, you're stretching. And you stretch. Now slide your hands back. I like to bring mine a little closer to my knees. Push into the floor, and we're going to do a round back or cat lift. So from here, it's inhale, and then exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest, and I want you to make your back round like a cat. Go high as you can. Tuck in the hips, chin to chest. Keep pushing. Now we're going to reverse it. Inhale. And then opposite, push the belly to the floor and stretch that belly. You're pushing the spine the other way, and do it again. And then from here, push, stretch, and again, reverse. One more time. Okay. And from here, I want you to come straight up, 6 to 8 inches, what they call camel. So with your knees under your hips, I want you to take your hands and put them on the back of them or on the back of your back pockets. Place them here like this, all right? And you're going to drive your whole body forward. Push your body forward. Elbows come together, pushing your belly forward. And you push as far as you can. You're feeling a good stretch in the hip flexors in your belly. And once you're at this position, I want you to drop one hand to that heel, okay? Drop the other hand to this heel. And stretch those shoulders. Let them come back. And from here, continuously push your body forward. Okay, once you're there, I want you to drop your head back, keep pushing forward, and then find the back wall. Breathe, push, then find the floor, and keep pushing. And stretch, stretch, stretch the shoulders, and gently come up. One hand, two hands, and then I want you to come right back into deep child's pose and stretch. Okay, now we're going to roll right into another exercise, another stretch. From here, place the knees tight together, feet tight together. I'm going to tuck my forehead, touch my kneecaps, put the crown of my head right there, and I'm holding the back of my heels. I'm going to drive my hips forward, making my back stretch. This is a good exercise, but it takes a while to get into it. So it looks like this. I want you to inhale big, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee right there. Grab your shoes, thumbs to the outside, and then jack those hips up. Keep everything tight, thighs tight, and breathe and stretch. Drive it up, drive it up, drive it up, and gently come up. And then back into the camel one more time. Hands go on the back hips. Push your body forward. Push, stretch. Drop a hand, drop a hand. Look back, push forward. Stretch, stretch. Keep pushing your body forward and release slowly. Come up. And then we're going right back into that same one. So from here, legs are tight together. Chin goes to chest, forehead to knee. And grab and jack it up. And breathe. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release. That's a great exercise. Now we're going to go right to the belly. Okay, I want you to put your palms under your shoulders. Legs are together. And we're going to lift 100% upper body. Okay, not using the legs or the hands. So it looks like this. I want you to inhale. And then lift up your body. And you're strengthening your back. And you're lifting. And then look up. And breathe. And look. No hands. Relax your shoulders. Lift. Lift. Gently come down. Inhale. Exhale. Back to a deep child's pose quickly. Back to a cat or round back. I want you to push, stretch, push into the floor, tuck, 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 reverse, and release, okay? Go right back to the floor. We're going to do Top Gun or airplane, legs together. Reach the hands out wide. And from here, I want you to lift your thighs, lift your arms, and breathe. You've got lower back, upper back, hamstrings, and glutes. And look up and lift and breathe. You're going to hold these about 15 seconds. Lift and gently release. Place those hands. Push up. Come back to the deep child's pose. Relax. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands in tight. Tuck the hips and stretch that back. Push it the opposite way. Stretch. Reverse. And release. Okay, so now we're going to go down and do a little lotus pose. It's pretty tough. You can do it. So you're going to put your hands together under your body like this, okay? And you got to get the elbows under the rib cage. If not, you're going to crush them. So it looks like this. So when you're laying down flat, you got them here and there, right side by side. All right. So my elbows are under my rib cage. Chin is on the mat. Lifting the left leg. 100% left leg, no help from the right. Okay, lifting it up high, straight up, and squeezing, not bending it. And slowly coming down. Inhale. The opposite leg up. All right, you're not pushing off with the left hip. I'm totally lifting with the right. Lift. Inhale, exhale. Gently release. Okay, we've stretched our back out. We've got it ready for this big movement. So readjust. All right, here we go now. When you're ready, elbows are under the rib cage, pinkies are touching, and I want you to lift both legs up over your head. It looks like this. Kiss the mat, but I'm not going to. But I want you to put your face in the mat. I want you to lift and lift and lift and lift and breathe and push. Spread the fingers wide, and you're going to hold it and breathe and breathe
And then gently lower it down. Bring the hands out. Place the hands here. Push up to a little cobra stretch. Back into a deep child stretch. Relax into it. Come back up, push into the forward old cat. And stretch and reverse. And there you go. You can repeat this at least 3 times. Now doing both the legs up for the full lotus takes a little bit of practice, but I promise you it's going to strengthen the lower back, spinal erectors, and muscles you didn't know you had. It will make your life better, I promise you, okay? And if you can't bend over and touch the floor, brother or sister, that means you got problems. You need to complete all my programs. You need to watch the videos, and you really need to take control of your life. Because if your back hurts, you have a miserable life. And anyway, I hope that you practice what I've shown you today. If you have questions, please send me an email, BrettRayFitness@gmail.com. All right, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.